Tim Motivates here, reporting live from the city of Atlanta, Howell Mill Road to be exact. Guys, there's been stories about these Waymo autonomous cars, self-driving cars, which is being used by Uber and Lyft. They're essentially driving through crime scenes, they're driving through construction sites and all type of stuff. And I just seen one a few minutes ago. I'm going to try to catch one live out here in the wild, because these things aren't in the suburbs. They're not, on the outskirts of Atlanta. They're only being used in the city, which is weird because these are the most heaviest, congested, most dangerous areas for an autonomous car to operate. So me and my boy Salim is going to be reporting on this very soon within this video. And I'm going to try to catch one out in the wild. Just call me the Black Steve Irwin, looking for a croc. But instead of the croc, I'm looking for a damn Waymo. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Slack Adjusters. I am one half of the Slack Adjusters. My boy Salim couldn't make it tonight, but I'm gonna hold it down like I always do. And the other night we brought y'all a video. My energy was low. I was tired. I just woke up from a nap. But look, man, we love y'all, and we've been going too long, so we promised to drop a little bit more often. So as you can see from the title of the video and from the intro, your boy did some investigating, right? I did some investigating, and these Waymo cars are kind of cool to me, man. I heard about them a couple years ago, and I wasn't sure what I wasn't sure about like how it was going to work, and I kind of just lost my attention span when it comes to them, because I live in the suburbs of Atlanta and I haven't seen those cars. But as of recently, there's been some news stories about them. These cars are driving through construction sites, crime scenes, all type of stuff, man, because they don't have a driver, And I think I said in the website that they are, attached to Lyft and Uber. But Waymo, I think, is a company that stands on its own. You have to download the Waymo app, and, the app operates as if it's Uber or Lyft. But if you guys didn't know or don't know much about these cars, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
New here at 4 o'clock. So you may have spotted some odd-looking cars on Atlanta city streets the past few days. You know what these are? Self-driving taxis from the company called Waymo. Channel 2 consumer investigator Justin Gray live in Midtown. Justin, I saw one of these and thought, what is that thing? So what is that thing?
Yeah, you probably saw it right here where I did at Ansley Mall. This is where they've been charging them. So we see a lot of them right here. And they are here because we all know driving in Atlanta is unlike anywhere else. So they're here to learn from our unique city streets.
Look at that. It's like spinning things in the back, the side.
That's our Steve Gelbach spotting a Waymo vehicle in Midtown. We caught up with these Waymo cars while they were charging at Ansley Mall. The driverless taxi company owned by Google took to X to announce its road trip. Winter in Buffalo, spring in DC, and summer here in Atlanta.
Trying to see, how different is Atlanta to what we already know how to drive today? Is there anything majorly different that we can learn from right now? And what can we learn for the future?
In Atlanta, you won't be able to hail a driverless taxi. Waymo is just mapping and testing. There will always be someone monitoring behind the wheel.
You got to test. Testing is very important.
It feels automatically kind of natural. It's just there's nobody sitting up there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last fall, I flew to Austin, Texas to test out Waymo's competitor, Cruise, who'd announced an expansion to Atlanta. Those plans are now on hold as Cruise has faced regulatory and safety concerns. 2 U.S. senators just sent this letter to the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration, writing that when it comes to autonomous vehicles, quote, public roads are not a sandbox for manufacturers or operators to play in.
We're about to hit a car.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
So they're going in the wrong direction, I guess.
Georgia Tech professor Srinivas Pita and I had a mishap on a simulated test drive in his lab, but he says driverless vehicles have to get out of the lab to get better.
They need the data. They need the data in real world context where they can interact and see where they're doing well, where they're not, so that they can build more intelligence into their systems.
Just last month, a Reddit user posted this Waymo taxi in San Francisco going the wrong way down the road. Waymo says when incidents like that happen, they learn from them.
Safety is
Yeah,
core
right.
to everything we do at Waymo. Safety is the reason why this company was founded.
And Waymo is already offering driverless taxi service in LA, San Francisco, and Phoenix. When I asked them if this testing means Atlanta is next, they said no. No plans this year to bring the taxis to Atlanta. Right now, this is about learning from our unique driving experience here on Atlanta's roads. Reporting live in Northeast.
All right. So thank you, Channel 2, for reporting that for us. We will give you your credit in your description. So, guys, while I was out there working, I decided, I kept seeing these cars, well, honestly, I went out there looking for the cars. I was hoping to see one, and I decided to go ahead and clutch, you know, keep an eye out while I was working. And I did catch one, and I'll insert the clip here.
Stack's done.
Found one.
I found one.
So that was the clip. Honestly, man, it was a lot of them, but I'm out there working. I'm trying to load, help the guys load the truck and strap down and be on the lookout for oncoming cars. So my head was on the swivel. Every time I would see one of those Waymos go by, those things would shoot by pretty fast, man. And for them not to have a legit person inside the car, those things they're getting it, man. I guess they gotta ride a decent speed to be efficient. They gotta get to the pickup, and they gotta drop the person off in a decent time, and make a bunch of rides in a day to be profitable. So I get it, but at the same time, there's been stories about these cars going through crime scenes, construction zones. As a matter of fact, the guy that I was speaking to at the job site that I was picking up at, he basically told me that the week prior that there was a Waymo car. No, I don't think it had a passenger in it. It definitely didn't have a driver in it. Um, they had a road blocked off, and the Waymo car just kept coming straight into their site within feet of a ditch that they were digging. Now, I think these guys are putting in sidewalks and storm drains and stuff like that. And the guy said it was a pretty close call. Like the car stopped like within inches of a ditch. And this has been happening way throughout the country, not just in Atlanta. And I'm going to pull up a story here for you guys to see. Here's another clip. Now, if you look in the back, you can see the guy stopping traffic. He has the little stop, go, or what do it look like? It says slow right around there. But these guys definitely should have had this area marked off with cones. So maybe, oh, okay, they do got cones right here. But obviously, this car is not supposed to be here. Let's finish the video.
It drove right up to my front of my hood. Damn. Man.
That thing really backing up. There's no driver in there. It's funny, but it's not funny. Guys, it's funny, but it's not funny at the same time. People could get hurt, people get killed. As you could hear, the guy said the car drove all the way up to his hood. I mean, like, dude, I don't know if these things are safe or not. I don't think they're safe. I mean, if they were safe, they'll be in the suburbs. They would be everywhere. At least in my city. Let comment below. Let me know if they're in your city, what city you're in, and are they in the suburbs or are they in like the downtown areas like they're doing here in Atlanta? They never got it. It looked like they never got it to move. Yeah. So these Waymo things, man. I mean, it's the. I was gonna say it's the future, but guess what? The future is now, right? We're in the future, guys. So, um, have y'all ever took a ride in one of these Waymos? I really wanted to like do a Waymo video like with me inside the car, and I still might do that. I'm just not in the city like that. I don't care to be in the city like that. Um, and when I was in the city filming this video, after filming this video, I went to Atlanta Hawks game um, with my girlfriend, and I was asking her like, "Hey, you want to get a Waymo so that I could film like a clip for my video?" And she's like, "Nah, she's not as adventurous as I am." However, I just thought this would be a good topic, man. We're trying to switch it up here to Slack adjusters, do some, on the scene type content, and let us know what y'all think below. These Waymo cars, have y'all rode in them? Was it cool? Was it sketchy? You know, people are basically saying that these things they have a mind of their own. Um, I want to give y'all one more clip. Let me find it of a person like riding inside of it. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Waymo driverless vehicles are now accepting customers and continue to cause issues on Nashville roads. In the past month, Hub Nashville received 33 complaints about the driverless cars. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 6. I'm Bob Mueller.
33 complaints in 1 month. That's a lot, okay? And this video is showing that it was added about 3 days ago. So this is a fairly new video, all right? Let's see what he got to say.
News 2's Caitlin Quisenberry takes a look.
What in the world? Oh my gosh, it's about to hit somebody.
Moments like this, caught on camera, are fueling conversation online after Waymo's driverless cars began picking up passengers on Tuesday. Waymo spent months testing the cars in Nashville without passengers. This year, Hub Nashville has had 60 complaints related to the vehicles, including 12 since Tuesday, involving allegations of driving too fast or too slow, to problems navigating traffic lights, and even stopping in the middle of busy roads.
It's like turning. I don't know.
Recent videos posted online appear to show some of these concerns in real time, including one Waymo reportedly driving through a construction zone and another turning into a restricted area where signs clearly read no taxi, rideshare, or drop-offs, no public parking, and no through traffic.
A great waste of technology.
Metro Police tell me in recent weekends they have responded to 3 incidents in the downtown corridor where the vehicles were stuck in or near intersections. MNPD is working alongside NDOT and Waymo to troubleshoot the cause of the issues. Meanwhile, Waymo says safety is a top priority and that it is using each report to improve how the vehicle.
Of course, safety is your top priority. No, money is your top priority. Safety is not maybe number 2.
Vehicles operate. One downtown business owner says the cars haven't been a problem for his business.
This is an alternative that gives them an economic way to get to downtown without spending $50 to park in a parking lot before you go buy a beer. I think the vast majority of operators are going to be thrilled to see anything that brings our locals back.
And from a legal standpoint, personal injury lawyer Lee Coleman with Hughes & Coleman says the vehicles have a substantial amount of insurance coverage.
If a Waymo does cause a collision, then they are going to be responsible.
But adds, like any new technology or driver, there is a learning curve.
They will learn. How long it takes them, I don't know. but they will learn.
In Nashville, for News 2, I'm Caitlin Quisenberry.
All right. So that's basically it, man. Let me know what y'all think below. It seems like they're still testing these things. Now, I will say, when I saw these cars going through Atlanta, I didn't see people in them. I didn't see people in the back seat or the front seat. So maybe they are just testing still in these markets. Now, I will say this: when I was in Orlando, Florida last week, spring break with the kids, I saw them out there too, in the downtown areas, not in the suburbs. Our Airbnb was in Davenport, which is a suburb of Orlando. No Waymos out there, but downtown Orlando, where like the slingshot and stuff is at, there was a few Waymos going around, and I didn't see any people in the back of them. But those things just zippy, man. Like you can't even get your camera out to catch them. They're really fast. So that's all I got. Comment below. Let me know what you know about Waymo. Okay, Salim. We're gonna see you on the next one, brother. Peace out. Comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We'll see y'all next time. Peace out.